Just his voice. And I would love it. I'd love to be able to do that with him also.
Well, we'll have to tweet him too.
Yes. Tweet him and bug him a little bit.
Right. So what's next for you besides the video?
I have a new album that I'm working on, and I have so many great songs. I do like to write a lot, but I do especially love it when songwriters send their songs to me, because I think that is the ultimate, because I think when somebody chooses you to sing their song, they're trying to say that they think that, but this is the way I interpret it anyway, they're trying to say that they think that my vocal skills are capable of carrying out this message that they're trying to get out there.
Right.
And they think that I could play the part. And I think that's being chosen 1,000 times over. So I think that to me is really special. And I have so many great songwriters that sometimes get looked over because, a lot of people are just really writing their own songs and don't really think about maybe singing other stuff. But I just think that that's an honor, and I've been getting so many great songs being sent to me that I can't wait to put them out. And so I have a really nice collection that I'm working on now that hopefully will be coming out. I know we're going to put a single out first, and then possibly EP or full CD before the end of summer.
Wow.
So I'm really
working
excited.
hard as always.
Working hard as always always working. And then just vocalizing every day. I try to do that every day as much as possible. And then as much as I vocalize, I try to rest also my vocals.
Right.
You
can't strain your voice. Please don't strain your voice.
Yeah, they can be damaged. And that was that's another thing. Whenever I'm out with friends or I'm hanging out with people, and then they're at the dinner table and everybody's screaming across the table, and I'm just sitting there looking like a zombie because I'm silent. But it's just that you can't overuse your vocals like that, because it can come back to haunt you later on.
Oh, I guess no concerts and no sports games for you then, because you have to yell at those.
Exactly. And when I watch TV, sports on TV, because I love to watch football and I love to watch basketball, I have to control myself from screaming and getting out of control.
I love hockey, and you should hear me watching a game. So I'm either screaming because I'm happy, or I'm screaming because, Dodo, you missed it. It was right there.
Exactly.
Or
it's so exciting.
jinx on that guy because he made a goal and it was from the other team. So
Exactly. It's so exciting. So I'd love to put the record out, of course, and then I'd love to do some more promotions for this current record that Reckless Heart. And then put some shows together. I'd love to do that also, and just get out there and do as many shows as possible to try and get people to hear the music more and more.
Oh, and they definitely need to hear it. And for our listeners, please go to VickiVann.com. It's VickiVann.com. And you'll be able to read her blogs, the news, and look at the media extras. You can contact her. There's a store there to buy her album, Reckless Heart, and her songs on iTunes.
Yeah.
Where else can they purchase it from? Is it on, Amazon and that, too?
It is. It's on Amazon and CD Baby and I believe a few others, but definitely iTunes and at my website, of course. But, of course, tweeting me and Facebooking me and Google Plussing me. Those are ways that they could just, contact me and ask, where they can find the record.
Yes, and your Twitter is at Vicki Vann.
Correct.
And you have a Facebook. I'm assuming it's facebook.com/Vicki Vann?
Yes. That's
okay.
One. Yes, thank you.
And Google Plus, just look up your name?
Yes.
I'm just familiarizing myself with Google Plus. I just got on there not too long ago, so I have a lot to learn.
Yeah. It's fun. just social media. It's kind of interesting, but it's fun. You'll like it the more you use it. But I think the page is new. My Vicki Vann page there, it's new, so it may take a minute to find it, but definitely.
Well, I'm pretty sure I found you on there and added you to my follow list.
Oh, okay.
I hope I picked the right one, because there was like a few that came up, and all of them were your picture, and I thought, okay, well, let's go with this one. So
okay, yes, and I have managers of my page, so everything is kind of like leading to the actual page. So
okay, good.
Hopefully you'll stumble across it one day.
Yeah. Well, you can look up Take Two Radio on Google Plus, and that's how I'm on there. I'm not on there as myself, so, and then maybe we can connect that way. But I made sure that I put this interview on there as well, so
great.
hopefully some of the people from Google Plus are listening to the interview too.
Oh, that's great. Well, I really, my heart goes out to you to say thank you for just having me on today. And to be your first guest, I just feel so honored and happy that you having me on today. Thank you so much.
Oh, you are so welcome, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me and being my first guest.
Oh, sure.
You're so easy to talk to. You're such a sweetheart. I love your music, and I wish you only the best.
Well, thank you. I really appreciate that so much. And and to all of the fans, I just think that y'all are my heart. You mean everything to me. Thank you so much. The whole reason that I do what I do is because of you. So thank you.
Oh, that's sweet. I just like you so much. You're so wonderful. You really are. And we'll keep in touch. And when you have some new projects, when your new EP or album is done, or your video or whatever, get in touch with me, and we can have you on again.
Oh, thank you. I would love that. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
You've made
and
my
you enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Happy
St.
Patty's Day on Sunday, and enjoy the rest
Oh,
of your
yeah,
day.
that's right. I forgot I have to be green.
Yes. Go green.
And for our listeners, please stick around, because we are going to play Vicki's song, In the Shadows of My Steeple, and I'm sure you're going to love it as much as I do. Vicki, thanks again, and happy weekend to you.
Thank you, same to you. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Such a sweetheart. I absolutely adore her, and I'm so very grateful for her being my first guest. And now I'm going to play In the Shadows of My Steeple by Vicki Vann.
On the corner of North and Main, right between the Black Room School and the Johnson's field of hay. In the breeze, the tires sway. In the shadow of my steeple, I am just a small town church with a blacktop parking lot. Cars used to fill these spaces and couldn't find a spot. They'd spend their Sunday in the shadow of my steeple. I thought, Mrs. Jones gives her only boy straighten the tie on her pride and joy. Just before he said his vows with tenderly. So much love till 10 years later when he rolled his truck and they passed the pews to pay respect and say goodbye. I watched his mama cry in the shadow of my steeple. balcony. The painted ceiling on a wooden door to an empty nursery. Let's let children play in the shadow of my steeple. I heard Esther Paul say a simple prayer as the holy water drips from the hair of that baby boy. Little Jacob prayed at his mama's smile and his daddy's eyes. Watch that little boy grow to be a man and slip away from the glitter on his hands in a summer day when he hit his knees with his chin held high and raised his hands to the sky. In the shadow of my steeple. I was built back in '65 on the corner of North and Main.
In the Shadows of My Steeple by Vicki Vann. Such a beautiful song. I mean, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see that video. I want to thank our listeners for joining us today and our special guest, Vicki Vann. Please be sure to follow her on Twitter at Vicki Vann and go to her website, vickivann.com. Check out her up-and-coming and purchase her music. Also follow our show on Twitter at Take Two Radio Music, and that's the number 2. Join us next week. On Mondays and Wednesdays, we will be playing indie artist music. And if there are any indie artists out there that would like their music played, please email me mp3s at indiemusic@take2radio.com. If you'd like to be interviewed, also contact me via that email. And I want to wish everybody a happy weekend. Be safe, and God bless, and we'll see you again next week. Thank you, everybody.